to shoot? Was it just frustration from the game, or was there more to it than that?
I think it was a combination of a lot of things. Not being aggressive enough in the game, and then going out and kind of trying to get some extra shots. Either I turned the ball over or missed some shots, so just wanted to go and correct that. And obviously, it was just a frustrating game. I mean, it's been a few frustrating games for all of us. But just getting back to what we do, having fun with the game and just being truthful with one another, then we'll be good.
Kyrie, you've said before, there are times when we have no idea what's going on. You guys personally, we saw the other night that LeBron was talking to you and it was private. Is that a discussion that you can talk to us about? Was there something they're dealing with?
I think you said it best. It was private. It was private. It was meant to be private.
The fact that you had to sort of carry the team when, there were through the injuries, is it something that's been tough to deal with, that you and LeBron kind of were...
It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy because we played a certain way for a while. And, integrating our great pieces back in, as great as we all are as professionals, and you play for a certain way for a certain amount of time, and you kind of get comfortable, you get set in your ways. And I got to do my best as a point guard to integrate JR and K-Love back and then get our starting five back to having the continuity. It hasn't been perfect, to say the least. It's definitely been some ups and downs, some disagreements, but as adults and professionals, we just have to figure it out. And I think it just starts with our practice habits and what we demand out of each other and just holding each other accountable.
As professionals, knowing that adversity does lie throughout situations, can that bode well for this group?
Yeah, I think once you realize that it's really not as hard as we're making it, you just take a step back, kind of get out of your emotions and, stop thinking so critically and just think about what's the next steps in order to, help the team or help yourself. So, I think that's where we are now, and we're definitely making steps in the right direction. So,
was today a good start, you think?
Yeah, today was a decent start. It's going to take a few more. It's going to take a lot more than just a few days, a few games, and we understand that. You can't rush this. So, you just got to be patient with it and just take advantage of every day.
Is there pressure that comes with trying to put this together in a short period of time?
If we allow you guys to dictate it, and you start listening to a lot of outside noise, then it could get even uglier. So, the greatest thing about it is that, you have a chance to kind of make an impact at any given moment. It could change the whole framework of it. So, I think that's what we're trying to do. And I know everyone's just engaged, and we want to win another championship. And we understand that this is no short of any other thing that we've ever done. It may be a very different journey. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy season. But now that it's coming to, the kind of bigger step, we're going to face a lot bigger things than we're facing now, and we got to understand that.
When you talk about tough situations, how do you compare what's going on now to being down 3-1 in the finals?
There's no comparison, man. I mean, it's because it's so different. The emotions are different. Everyone has grown. Everyone kind of has gone their own way, and now we're coming to a head where we got to figure it out. And we can't rely on just thinking that one championship is enough. I think that it's natural for human beings just to get comfortable, just to have an excuse just to rely on just having one championship. But if you want two, you want three, you want four, and if you dedicate yourself like you say you do, then you want more, and I want more, and I'm gonna go take it. So, my job as one of the leaders on the team is to bring my guys with me. So.
But the point would be the guys who brought you out of 3-1 in those final 3 games, they're all here.
Yep.
So do you rely on that to say whatever's going on now, we can do this, we can get past it?
And that's the kind of disappointing part of it, because we know we have the culture here, we know we have the guys, and when we're not playing up to our level, and we just allow it to pass, and it turns out to be, kind of just show. It's just turns out to be that way, and we need it. It's just a wake-up call. So whatever you want to call it, we know what to expect from one another. We've done it at a very high level, and now we got to do it at an even different level. So it's got to happen. Got to make it happen.
What was the thinking just the other night when you were out shooting on the court afterwards?
What'd you say?
When you were out shooting on the court after the game and everything, was it just frustration?
Yeah, just frustration. A little pissed from the game, understanding that I didn't play as particularly well as I wanted to, and it just wasn't about the shots. Just more or less about the game and what I could have done to impact it, and I didn't do it, and I had to face it. I had to face the music, and I think we all had to, but more importantly me, I just had to look myself in the mirror and just, I wasn't doing enough, and I haven't been doing it at a high level. and I got to make more on myself. So.
Is that something you do to help work through some of like just frustration? Is just go out and shoot?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a sanctuary, and sometimes that could get jaded with a lot of things that this life brings. So, this is my sanctuary. I really love it. So, going out and shooting, it's sometimes as enjoyable as anything I have in life.
Did you do that again yesterday, or did you do anything else yesterday to help?
Nope. I was with my girl, chilling, walk to the lake.
You're playing the same amount of minutes, so we'll see how it goes.
Have you given any more thought to what you were saying the other night about maybe sitting guys?
I'm just do what's best for the team and what's for each individual. We got a lot of games coming up, and we got to get some kind of rhythm established. Going into the playoffs. So that's going to be a game-to-game basis, just seeing how guys feel. They need it. It's, for us, and the best thing for us, then we have to do it.
With 2 days off, are they playing tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
You mentioned some of the stuff that you worked on today. Is that more stuff that you're looking at for the playoffs, or is that more short-term kind of stuff?
A little of both.
Do you feel like this team has enough time to get itself right? I mean, there's not a lot of time left, right? Or are you going to have to get right during the playoffs?
No, I feel like we can get it right. I mean, we're right anyway. We're still right there, number one. So after all the stuff we've been through and all the stuff that people are talking about, we're still number one. Half a game out because they have one more win than us. But we weathered a tough storm, and we know that. And we know we got to play better. And of course, we know we got to play better, and we know we can. So. We know what it's about, what it takes. We went through it the last couple of years. And so guys know what we have to do, and we're going to do it.
What did you make of Kyrie after the last game? He was out there shooting for a while out on the court afterwards, and then I know he and LeBron had a pretty good heart-to-heart afterwards. Do you think he's in a good spot right now, or at least mentally and physically?
Yeah, I think he's in a good spot. It's the best year he's had so far in his career. Averaging 26 points a game, shooting 48% from the field. So, we take a tough loss like that, and you're one of our best players on the team. You put a lot of pressure on yourself. So, he said he didn't make shots, so he wanted to go out and get some extra shooting, and that's just what he did.
Did you say anything to him after the game, like in terms of how to handle putting all that extra pressure on himself?
No, I haven't.
You don't think the fact that he and LeBron kind of carried him when everybody else was hurt is affecting him now?
As far as
I don't know, maybe is he getting worn down?
Everybody's worn down this time of the season. It's late in the season. You won two back-to-back, finals. We played this summer, so we could be getting tired, but everyone's getting tired, so we had to push through it. That's no excuse, and we got to get our stuff right around here. He knows that, so that's why he's in every game and every practice.
You've mentioned this is a different year. LeBron has mentioned this is a different year. It's a different team, too, in terms of the players. So in what ways are you trying to do things differently as a coach?
Well, I'm just trying to, every practice time we get, every chance we get a chance to practice, have shoot around, just trying to get the new guys familiar with what we're doing. And there's been a lot of in and outs of the rotation, and, we understand that's part of the game. So we just got to, kind of catch up. We got to catch up and get everybody back on the same page. And, we'll be fine.
Given the changes in personnel, do you have to do things differently defensively than you did last year?
No. In the playoffs, we did everything different anyway than we did in the regular season. So just getting those guys up on our schemes and what we're trying to do, and when we face our opponents in the playoffs, what we need to do. And
you believe that when you get to the playoffs, you can do the things that you did last year in the playoffs defensively with this?
Well, we got to get better now. That's no excuse just waiting until the playoffs. We got to get better now, and we know that. But in the playoffs, there will be some things we do different that we haven't done all season.
Do you think Darren Williams has found his niche, so to speak?
I think with the second unit he has, I think with the first unit, when he came in, we've only been able to put him through the second unit plays to try to get him, acquainted with those guys. As far as with the starters, he doesn't know that package yet, so that's why they're putting extra work in now today, just to try to get him up to speed. So he's been doing a good job, and he's been a plus for us.
You said something a couple times where you save some things for the playoffs that you don't do in the regular season. Are you holding it back, or is it more like you wait because
when
it changes?
Lock into one team, and you can try to take away what they do the best, and that's what we were good at the last couple of years. When we got to the playoffs, and whatever that team is good at, take that away and make them beat you another way. And we don't know if we're going to play first round or second round or whatever. So we just got to work on a few different things to get ready for the playoffs.
And you kind of save that and hold it back a little bit until you have that matchup.
Yes.
Coach, anything jump out watching the Bulls the last few games? They had one of their better games, I guess, Sunday.
Yeah, well, against Milwaukee, they played great. Moved the basketball. Jimmy Butler's been great at getting his teammates involved, getting a lot of assists. And then, they came back and had a tough game against Philly. So right now they're playing with Jimmy with a lot of shooting around him. Zips is playing well. Putting Mitchell back in the starting lineup. So, they're trying to find who they are right now. They have a chance to be a playoff team. So they're going to fight, they're going to scrap, they're going to compete.
A lot different. I guess the first time you've played more weight. Wade is since Wade's been hurt.
Yeah, it's different. D-Wade's out. Losing Taj and McDermott. So they're a different team. And so it's going to be a few different things. But Rondo's playing great. He's back starting. So they got a new team right now. So we just got to see how they play tomorrow.
How's Shumpert? Does he get better?
Yeah, he practiced today. Full practice.
Do you think he'll be available tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.